Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Imbuh Giri Mukti and my student number is 2005086081. So here I want to explain about language change in EFL context. Okay, so the first is about variation and change. All language changes originate from variations. The possibility of linguistic change occurs after new forms develop and begin to be used side by side with existing forms. Change that people are aware of is described as change from above. It is a change in which people are aware of their social significance as a desirable feature of speech. Then it gradually fades downward through different social classes until it reaches the lowest social class speech in society. And then, however, not all linguistic change involve the adoption of new forms from outside the speech community. If two groups of speakers from different dialect areas come together, the simpler form will usually prevail. Nor do they always involve forms that people recognize as prestigious, because the linguistic process involves various types of simplification. And then, how do you change spirits? So in the speech of a particular individual, it shows that the change spreads from one style to another, or we can say it from more formal speech to more casual speech, while at the same time spreading from one individual to another within a social group, and then from one social group to another. So in addition, changes can also spread from one word to another. The sound change usually propagates through the different words one by one, and this is called lexical diffusion, where when the sound change starts, all words with a certain vowel don't change at once in the speech of a community. So how do we study language change? We can study language change from explore how social factors affect language change, and then study language variation and change within different social groups such as age, gender, ethnicity, or socioeconomic, such or socioeconomic status. And we can also investigate language used in different contexts, dialects, and language communities to understand how social factors interact with linguistic change. And then apart from that, you can also conduct real-time studies uh, of language changes and language changes in real time. And then reason for language change. So linguistic change can enter the language community through any social group with changes that are different within each group. So members of a group with the most social status tend to introduce changes into a society speech from neighbors who have higher status and prestige in their eyes. And then difference in the speech of women and men are another source of variation that can result in linguistic changes. So women can introduce vernacular change into the community, and there are communities where women don't lead linguistic change in any direction. So this generalization explains the different roles of women and men concerning language changes in various communities. And then interaction and contact between people are very important in providing channels for linguistic change. So linguistic change generally develops more slowly in tightly knit communities that have little contact with the outside world. So it takes frequent interaction as well as a positive attitude to maintain the homogeneity. Okay, so I think that's all for me. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.